Good morning. Right. Time now is 20 to 5. You may think, oh, that's a late start for you. Wrong. I was on the docks at just after 1 o'clock this morning. And then I came back to my waterside apartment. And let's get myself all set up. All charger connection. It's charging. Going on there with my charger. Yeah, the only time they could get me on the docks this morning was at the fucking, well, yesterday, fuck Wittery. All my checks are done, so I did those earlier. I've already been out on the road. Just turn my reverse and beepers off.
You will arrive at your destination at 7:15.
So if there is anybody still sleeping. There weren't many, yeah.
After 300 feet, turn left, then turn right.
Let's get out of here. Friday, Crackerjack Day.
Cracknell Hard Lane.
Breathe in. Committed now. So yesterday, on the way back down, I phoned up, see if I could get on the docks. So I looked at the timings, and they were quoting 89 minutes per box. 89 minutes. Obviously, I've got to get a box off and a box on, so 89 minutes times 2. I could have probably just about done it with the hours that I had left in the day. Drive time, I had shitloads of hours, but working hours would have been pushing it to the limit. So I phoned them up and I said, look, I can get on the docks, but you know, I need to be on the docks, so I need a 3 to 4. No, can you do half 1 till half 2. No, 2 till, well, whatever it was. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I said it's too tight. I said I can't make it down for then. As it was, I might have been able to do it, but it would have been.
Turn right, Normandy Way.
It was an extended time, and it was a half past, yeah, to 2:30, and I needed a 3 o'clock just to be on the safe side. I said, nah.
Right.
I said, what time can you give me a VBS in the morning for then? He said, oh, it should be all right. And I said, look, I'll go down nice and early, so I can get finished on time. Because the place I'm going to is, as long as I'm there maybe an hour before, might be able to get in. Right. So anyway, get a phone call once I've parked up and finished for the day. Oh, I don't suppose we can't get any VBSs. Can you go do a 1 till 2? 1 till 2? I haven't got to be in Daventry until 8:30, and it's only 3 hours max. Oh, it's the only one we can do. I said, well,
after 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first.
Guess I'm going home then, because I ain't getting up that early. Oh, can you? I was joking. I went, right, okay, I'll do it. But it's a big ask.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
So though, I mean, if this was an unknown place, then I'd be, you know, but I'll work the timings out. If I'm tipping at 8:30, and they're normally pretty good, it can take anything between an hour to 3 hours. So if I'm in before 8:30, don't start till 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 3 hours back, 1, 2, 3. Well, then I could go until 1.
After 900 feet,
go until 4 o'clock. So, you know,
second exit, Berry Road.
I should be alright. So I'll do this and go straight back to the yard. And then, so I was on the docks at just after 1.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second
about
exit.
1:30. And it was fairly big. There wasn't sort of queues or anything, but it was, you know, there was a good flow of trucks coming in and out, so it wasn't dead at all. And I had to go to area 3, and it was box off and box on, both in the same area, which is brilliant, because it means you haven't got to muck about wasting more time queuing up again to get into a different area. So easy. And I was in and out in under an hour. So I thought, well, if I go out the road, I'm going to have to park up somewhere. I'll have to kill time. And this is exactly the same job. No, it's not. It's a different job. But I was going to Daventry, I think. No, it's got a bit. I don't know. Wherever it's the same road anyway. And I'd had to have pulled in somewhere on the same road where I got broken into, because it's the same route. And I thought, there's no point. I may as well go back to the yard. So I went back to the yard. And I put myself on the timer for an hour and a half or hour and a quarter and tried to get my head down. Did I sleep? Did I fun? I might have got about 10 minutes. Head worried, full of shit, like it normally does. The trouble, once you're up and awake, or once I'm up and awake, I'm up and awake. I was ready to rock and roll. Now, I finished at a sensible time yesterday. I didn't get 11 off. Got about 9.5 hours off. But as soon as I finished last night, I cooked my tea, and I went and stopped off in Marks and Spencer's at Newbury Services, and I had 10 quid vouchers to use. And I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a nice tea tonight. So I got myself a ribeye steak, some mashed potato, and some peas and broccoli. And it was, I've been buying, I bought a little while back out of, I think it was Lidl or Aldi, it was pots of mashed potato, dehydrated.
After a quarter of a mile, turn right, A326.
You just add water to it,
Marchwood bypass.
and it turns into mashed potato. One of those smash things. I'm not joking. I defy anybody, if I was to put that on their plate and serve it up to you, you would not know that that was dehydrated mashed potato.
Turn right.
It's really nice. So I had that with broccoli and peas over my steak. And then feeling absolutely stuffed. Oh yeah, I did have a bit of a catastrophe though. All the juices that come out of the steak, normally I pour them onto my mashed potato, but I forgot. So I had the pan on the side there, picked my blue roll up, big roll of blue roll, dropped it onto the handle, which catapulted the whole fucking lot right over me bed. And at the back, fucking meat juice everywhere. Fatty meat juice. So the bedding's in for wash this weekend. Oh, fucking went everywhere. So you're on
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout.
until I turn you off.
Second exit, A35.
So
bypass.
I put you on because I was hoping now, because I was hoping that we might get a good sunrise, but I think we've missed it.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second
And it
exit.
is clouded up a bit, so... Oh yeah, we had a wagon tip over going round here the other day, a couple of days ago. Yesterday? Yeah, you can see. He came round here, you went too fast, came round here, tipped himself over, through the barriers. Dickhead. Just going too fast. The load might have shifted, yeah, you could have, within the container, yeah, there's always that possibility. But if you weren't going too fast, A, it may not have shifted, and B, even if it did shift, it shouldn't have tipped you over if you were going slow enough. So well done. Could have killed someone going there. There's a pavement and school kids walk around there, and it was that sort of time as well. No, you've got to be gentle with these boxes going round roundabouts, you know, you've got to be...
Keep left.
You've got to be a bit ginger. You've got to be a bit ginger. Like, it's not like hair colour ginger, like, it's like a Ginger Rogers, isn't it? You know, light on your toes. There's going to be a lot of people going, who the fuck's Ginger Rogers? I used to have an uncle Ginger.
100 feet, keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
When I was a kid, he used to scare the life out of me.
Keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
And he spoke proper Dorset.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, M271, towards Nursling.
All his words used to roll, like, there was no gaps between them. And there's lots of r's and hers and like that going on. You had a job to understand him most of the time. He could have been saying anything. He used to scare the life out of me. married to my auntie Dot, and she used to make the best bread and butter pudding ever. Used to go to her house. Used to always ask for it to be made. She always used to make it. It was lovely. Didn't flush them in. Too bad. I'm reminiscing about my auntie Dot, which was my nan's sister. And I grew up with my nan when I was little because my mother fucked off. So it was my nan that brought me up. My nan was barking mad. Absolutely barking mad. But she was really fun. She was real fun. She had a real... And she was young. I mean, she was only... When I was born, I think she was only 45.
After half a mile, right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M27, towards London.
So she would have been written. She was like an old mum, you know? Yeah, but she was good fun.
Right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Always remember her with great fondness and yeah, happy memories. Well, the first of my videos has gone up. The intro went up last night about mental health. And so far warmly received, and I think I've probably might hit the nail on the head. And it's not to do about how I can help you, because I can't. You know, the only person that can help you is yourself, and that's being that's brutally honest. Because you gotta want to be helped. You gotta seek help yourself, because lots of people might, you know, there's two things that can happen when you struggle with mental health. Either no one knows about it because you keep it silent, you bottle it all up, and you on the outside you look like, you know, like I mentioned before, on paper you look like the happiest person alive. You got it all going for you, nice house, nice car, you got everything going. You know what I mean? All the boxes are ticked. But deep down you could be absolutely rock bottom. Or, you know, it's glaringly obvious that you've got issues, and people are going, oh come on, let's get some help here, and you're so overwhelmed by it all, you haven't even got a clue where to start. You don't know which way's up or whether you're inside out. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure some of you do. So, but it's got to come from you, I think. I'm only going on my own circumstances, and I remember one of the exact moments where I thought, fucking hell, I don't know what I'm doing here, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. And I was in Shaftesbury. I'd split up with my second wife. I was starting again for the second time. Well, I wouldn't even say second time, you know, because of the disruptions in my life. And I didn't have a pot to piss in, really. I didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to go, how things were going to pan out, where I was going to live. And I had in my head, and I've never been a religious person, never. And I thought, do you know what? I was wandering through the high street. I thought, I just need somewhere quiet to sit and reflect. I thought, oh no, I'm going to go and sit in a church.
Take the exit 4, M27 towards Winchester.
So I went and sat in a church. And I was sat there with tears running down my face. I remember crying in the church, just sat there. I was in shit state. And there was other people in there. And this is when I thought to myself, there's the time. And I remember thinking, I thought, now's the time. If there is anyone out there that can help me, then make themselves known. And I'm talking about the, you know, the Almighty out there. You know, if this all works, then someone's going to come and tap me on my shoulder and go, listen, son, this is the way forward.
Take the exit 4N27.
And there was people busying themselves around the church, you know, good Christians go to church every Sunday, fucking hand the books out, fucking tidy up, fucking, you know, do a bit of praying. There may have been about 3 or 4 people in there. And it must have been blindingly obvious that I was in a bit of distress. And guess what? Not one of them fucking came over. I remember thinking to myself, you know, like, I'm going to see a sign or something, you know. Maybe there'd be a sign. Maybe one of them would come over, or maybe I might get touched by the hand of God. Did it fuck? Nothing. No one came over to see me. I didn't feel a presence. I almost felt like I shouldn't have been in there. This isn't the place for me. And it was mid-morning. Well, late morning, I suppose. And I walked out there and went straight and had a fucking pint. So, praying ain't the answer, not for me anyway. For those that have faith, I admire you. And funny enough, I was speaking to a good Christian a little while later, and I explained the situation to them, and I said, look, this is, why didn't... Oh, it was a test. What do you mean it was a fucking test? The Lord wanted to test your resolve. Well, he fucking did. I didn't need it testing. So I have little faith or hope. Of course I could be wrong. Maybe it was a test, I don't know. But look at that sky. That's what I believe in. That's beautiful, isn't it? So at the end of the day, I started believing in myself a bit. And as I sat there with a pint of Blackpool, just after 11 in the morning, on my own, sat in a pub, waiting for the regular alkies to come in. I sort of formulated a bit of a plan as to what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, and I thought, you know, and I actually came to the conclusion that, you know, this is it. This is the bottom of the rung. I can't get any lower than where I am at the moment. You know, this is it.
Winchester for 7.5 miles.
And I knew I had to do something, but I didn't have a clue what. And I thought, well, I'm a qualified driving instructor. I got my driving instructor card. I'll start teaching again. Because up until that point I hadn't. And then I made a few, you know, after that it went down, made a couple of inquiries. Then I got a couple of mates said, oh, my kids want to learn to drive. Can you do it? Yeah. And they sorted me out and they said, look, I know you're up against it financially, we'll pay you up front. And they did. And it set me up in the way I went. So that's really condensing a long story there as to how all that came about. But I remember sitting in that church, and I was crying. I had tears running down my eyes. I wasn't sobbing out loud and rolling around it, you know. But I was in a low point, and not one person come across to make sure I was all right. I don't get that at all. Just don't get it. again, things maybe overwhelming. You know, I used to need time away, like just to I used to go away. What I used to do was like go away camping for the weekend, and I didn't have any contact with anyone. I'd speak to the gorgeous Kira when I first met Kira, and it was like my reset button. It was a reset. I'd go away and I'd go camping, and Kira totally got it. You know, she totally understood why I needed to do that, and bless her, which was brilliant. And that was there was no fucking go camping on its own. It was good. No, do you good, darling. You know, you go, enjoy your time, recharge, and then come back a fresh new person. You know, happy person. And I did, and it worked for me. And it also scratched my itch, you know, for mooching about and travelling and seeing different things. And whilst I'm truck driving, I don't need to do that, because this is like camping for me. I camp every night, well, nearly every night, all the way through the week. This is like posh camping. It's brilliant. I love it. That's one of the things I like about tramping. You know, and it's like when I'm travelling around on, I used to go on my motorbike. It's like, I don't know where I'm going to stop tonight. I've got a rough idea, but it may not be here, maybe somewhere else. And this is, you know, this scratches my itch all the time. So, you know, this makes me pretty happy. I'm hoping that sky comes out as good as it is, because it's like a pinky salmony colour, but it's quite nice. So I think it was not last. I think it wasn't last winter. I think it was about 2 years ago. I remember it was a horrible day, a horrible Sunday day. The weather was atrocious. We had nothing planned. We didn't do anything on the Saturday. And Sunday, I remember waking up and just feeling, you know, dreadful. Not dreadful, but just really down. No idea why. And this is the problem. This is one of the problems. Sometimes you don't know why you're feeling like you are. Because somebody will go, so what's the matter? And you go, I don't know. I just don't know. And there may not be anything actually wrong. Fuck me, it's breaking through a bridge. Did you feel that? And there may not be anything actually wrong, such as, you know, like your life's falling apart at the seams. You know, your life, you know, you look at it and you go, yeah, everything's fine. I've got no, you know, I've got no money worries, I've got no housing worries, I've got no relationship worries, I've got, do you know what I mean? There's nothing that I should be, I don't feel good, I don't feel right. And you can just be down for no apparent reason. And I think that's one of the most difficult aspects to deal with, certainly from your partners, because they, you know, they think you're holding something back, or they can think that there's something wrong, that you're holding something back, and it could be them, which makes them paranoid, which makes you worse. But it's not, and it's all it is just this chemical imbalance in your head that's making you a bit doolally. And I remember laying in bed, and I remember just laying there. I just felt bereft, absolutely bereft. I know when it's like to have someone close to you dying, and it was like that. It was terrible. It was awful, and I could not put my finger on what was the matter. I really could not. And I think it was sometimes you just slip into a rut, and I I'm not the best wintry type person either. I like the light mornings. I love the light mornings. Favourite time of day. Which is why I don't mind getting up early so much. Evenings I can take or leave. And I say, I didn't. We changed a few things that we were doing, like, you know, we didn't lay around in bed all day. We actually got up and did things, started doing things and going places and seeing things, and that really helped. And that might have just been the imbalance, is getting up and doing something. You know, it's different things for different people. So I don't it's difficult. It's difficult. You know, there might be you know, there could be an illness that's getting you down, a long-term illness that's getting you down, and you know, my heart goes out to you, because it's not like you can magically make that illness go away, can you? You know, it's there, and you've got to deal with it. And the worst thing that somebody could say to you, I think, the very worst thing, and I just want to kick them in the knackers when they say these things, is, oh, come on, pull yourself together. There's people in worse situations than you are. Oh, fuck off, will ya? Right now, right this very second, there's no one in a worse situation than yourself, and that's how you feel, isn't it?
And take the second exit, A34.
Say somebody says that to me, I just want to lose their teeth.
Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Yeah, some people say the most shocking of things to you. Pull yourself together. Fuck off. If I could pull myself together, I wouldn't be back in here with tears rolling down my face, would I?
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Newbury.
So whilst you need understanding, it's the right sort of understanding, isn't it? You know, just someone that'll listen to you and not try to give you advice on what to do or how to do it, or, oh, come on, it'll be alright after a cup of tea. No, it fucking won't. I could drink gallons of the stuff, I'm still going to feel shit. No. It's a long, slow process. And I think, for me, it's all about making little changes. Little changes to create a different sort of vibe. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Winchester bypass.
It's the things like altering things that I do, having a bit of a plan.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
A34 northbound.
After half a mile, keep left.
I might stop at Chilwell Valley and go and get some breakfast. Yeah, but
keep left.
The other important thing to remember is that you're not alone, and you're not the only one going through it.
Follow A34 towards Newbury for 28 miles.
And for those of you that are dealing with someone like this, and again, just bear with them. They'll come right in the end. Just bear with them. Just be there. sometimes just having someone just sitting with you, holding your hand, just the company of somebody is good enough. That's all you need to do. And you got to be understanding, you got to be really patient. As difficult as that may be. Yeah, as difficult as that may be. So anyway, on a lighter note, Tracker Jack Day. I should have a fairly straightforward job today, but it is Friday the fucking 13th, so anything could go wrong, couldn't it? Who knows? Who knows? All sorts of fuckers, you know. Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Fuck wittery. Coffee time. Past 5. Ugh. Gonna be a long day. So tomorrow I've got a few little errands to do. Cook a lasagna, because everybody likes a lasagna. So I'm going to cook a lasagna, and then I'm also probably going to cook maybe a shepherd's pie, and maybe a corned beef hash. Ooh, I do like a corned beef hash. And get those done up, batched up, and then we've got meals. I've got some meals, cheap meals. And then Kieran and Goat Boy has got a couple of meals in the freezer. And what else are we going to do? Well, that's about it really. Load of videos. I've got a load of videos to do. What time is it telling me that I'm going to get here? Telling me I'm going to get at 7:17 at the moment. I've got to be there till 8:30, so I'm about on time actually. What I might do is just get there, get up there, have 10 minutes up there. I'll stop in a bit and have a. I need to go for a wee. I should have gone before I left, and I didn't. Oh, you can still hear me. I think you can. How green these hedges are looking now. Isn't it wonderful? I've got a job to see into the fields though. I just always thinking that as a car driver on this road, because there are such high hedges and banks, It's a really boring road to drive on because you can't see bugger all. But in a truck you can see over the hedges. You can't see over these like, but yeah, there are glimpses through them every now and again. Whereas in a car you've got no hope. Oh, hiccups. How do you get hiccups? By doing nothing. So I'll leave you on for a bit because I know you like a little bit of road action. Dash cam doing its job. $185. Still had to overtake me earlier. I don't know whether it was or not. If so, it's slow drive down. Where's he coming off here? Going along the 303. Not heavy either. He's driving with a big high-vis coat on. Christ. I saw someone else yesterday driving with a high-vis coat on as well. It's like, it's not cold, is it? I don't even do that in the winter when it is cold. Can't drive in a big bloody coat. Oh, get a bit of a view. Ugh. I'll try and say that without yawning. There's a little bit of a view. Well, things you see on the side of the road. I got a full 10-pointer, 2 10-pointers the other day, a wheelbarrow, and a full set of extended ladders. Only they weren't extended and they were no use to man or beast. They've been run over about 100 times, I reckon. I know I keep saying it, but lots of roadkill, lots of deer, foxes. Still seeing the odd shoe, plenty of high-vis vests, tyres, buckets, number plates. wheel arches from truck trailers. Things you see on the side of the road. I remember driving through Ferndown on a bus route once, and I looked down, I was stuck in traffic, I looked down, there was a black dildo in the middle of the road. behind the main shopping bit. How did that get there? It just doesn't suffer, you know. It's not like you go out in the morning and put your bag on the roof of the car before you get in. Oh, I'll just put my dildo on the roof while I get in the car. Oh, forgot about it and drive off and it rolls off down. Do you know what I mean? Well, you wouldn't do that, would you? Well, I've done that with a phone before, put it on the roof, drove away and then went, oh, bollocks. Forgot me, I think I put my phone on the roof of the bloody car. So I've retraced my steps and I went, oh, I can see it in the road. Dive over, pull over, and I'm waiting to cross the road to go and get it, and someone drove straight over the fucking top of it. And this was fucking hell, suicidal pity. And this was years ago. This was when they, you know, back in the 90s. Yeah, went straight over the top. Yeah, what was worse is I watched it happen. I've done it with a Filofax as well, but I remembered that in time. I've still got a Filofax. My gorgeous Kira still uses hers. That's because she's posh. She's got a mulberry one. They say opposites attract, don't they? Well, she's posh, I'm rough as you like. I think I'm definitely a bit of rough. Well, you don't like to count your time away, do you? You don't like to, but I think it's about 9 weeks now. 9 weeks left before we go to France. Oh, can't wait. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a porta cab. I'm a bit nervous about taking, I've never driven with the caravan abroad. So a little bit nervous about that, but I'm sure it'll be alright. I'll stop in a minute and make some more coffee. Running low. Get a bit further up the road, give you a bit of road action. Off the dash cam. at least I got on and off the docks nice and quick this morning. Poor bastards that are going now, I bet it'll be hours. Now, is he indicating to go out? Or has he just got his 4 ways on? No need to say thank you. I was going to talk about driving while you're tired. You know, you see there's lots of warnings that the Highways Agency have put a lot of signs up recently about. You see them on the gantries. You know, take a break. And you see them before services. You know, they're normally 1 or 2 miles before services come up. Take a break. Don't drive while you're tired. And we have a company sort of thing where, you know, if you're tired, pull over, take a break. And if I'm really knackered, I would do that. I don't think I've ever needed. Yeah, I might have a couple of times, but I've always had time to do it because I always build that into my time. You know, I always leave myself wiggle room. Even when I haven't got any, I factor that in. So I could be 2 hours, I get a job, I'm delayed on the docks by 2 hours, and I know I'm going to be 2 hours late before I get there. Then somebody will phone me out and go, what time do you reckon you'll be there then? And I'll always add in an extra half hour, or I add in a 45 so I can get a 45-minute break. I said, well, you know, plus a 40, well, do you need a break? I said, well, I might. I don't know, hopefully I won't, but I don't know, I can't predict what's going to happen. I can't predict how tired I'm going to feel between now and then. So I always build it in. So yeah, I do take breaks, and if I feel particularly knackered, I will pull over and I'll take 45 or an hour even, because I've factored that into my journey. And yeah, it works for me. That's how I roll. I know some people can't do that, especially if you're trunking. It's like there, back. It doesn't really work. But the sort of work that we do, or I do, then I can do that. I think. Well, it's not getting away with it. It's just good practice, I think. But generally, I'm always bloody tired. You know, I've run on, you know, I'm tired. You know, you get tired. It's a tiring job, especially when you get up like, well, this morning, fucking 1 o'clock. You know, you tell me someone that gets up at 1 o'clock and isn't tired. Look at that, bad boy. You know, you tell me someone that gets up at 1 o'clock and isn't tired. You know, disruptive sleep patterns. You know, I got up at 1 o'clock this morning. I go home this afternoon. I might have to have a couple of hours kip this afternoon. Then I'll get up, and then it's like your sleep's all out of kilter, isn't it? So then you've got to revert to back being normal on a Friday and a Saturday to be up at fucking silly o'clock Monday morning. Totally, your body clock is shot to pieces. So, you know, you drive while tired? Well, probably, yeah. It's going to take a bit more than a 45 minute to lose that tiredness when you're getting up at irregular times all the time. And I was thinking about it last night, and this is one of the things that was running through my head. We had a memo come out from the HR department talking about absenteeism, which is, yeah, fair enough. But you got to what I don't think that is factored in to this absenteeism ratio that they work on is the fact that, what's the average working week in the UK? 40 hours? Something like that, isn't it? Well, I do a third more than that. Again. Well, a quarter more. Now I'm doing 20 plus hours on top of that. I'm doing 60 plus hours a week. So therefore, you're absent. You know, you're working a week and a bit more than most normal people. So your absenteeism, bearing in mind you're working long hours, stupidly long hours, 60 plus hours a week, at antisocial times of the day and night, with irregular sleep patterns, living in a truck, leading an unhealthy lifestyle. It's no wonder that, you know, a lot of truck drivers suffer from a number of things, i.e. obesity, diabetic, heart issues and strokes. And then they wonder why there's a reasonably high absenteeism rate. Well, you've only got to look at what they're having to fucking do to work that one out. Personally, I think there should be a cap on hours. The hours that we work should be capped, should be lowered. I don't think we should be working 60 plus hours. I work it, you know. You know, there's not many jobs that, you know, working less than 12 hours a day is frownable. It's like, fucking hell. But it is. That's the fact of the matter. Yeah. Double manning. I'm rarely ill or off sick. In 3 years I've done my shoulder in, I had a calcium build up on my shoulder blade, and that is absolute agony. And that took about 10 days to sort itself out. And it went, I was all geared up, I'd had x-rays, and they decided the course of treatment, and they geared it up that I was going to go in and have steroids, steroid injection. Is he speeding up again now? I think he is. And I was all geared up for that. And they did say it might just go away. Sometimes it just breaks up. And it did. So I didn't need the steroid injection. So I had that time off. I've had COVID, and I was out in the game for 3 weeks. Yeah, so that was that. But yeah, what can you do about that? And then I had an endoscopy, and that's 3 days off. No, that was the week off actually. That was the week off, because I had it on the Wednesday. I had to isolate 3 days prior. No, I had it on the Thursday. I had to isolate for 3 days prior. So it was Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday I had to isolate. I had the operation on the Thursday. Because I was on a general anaesthetic, I was advised not to work on the Friday. So I had a week off then. You know, no one wants to take a week off work because you don't get any money. You know, SSP is absolutely diabolical. 94, 96, 92, it's like less than 100 quid you get a week. And you can't survive on 100 quid a week. So no one wants to be off sick, or very few. Well, certainly not in our company, because you're on SSP. He's fucking slowed right down here. Come on. Can't get by him because everyone's going too fast. Oh, then they decided to turn off. Now he's speeding back up again. And surprise, surprise, fucking Eddie Stobart. One of Eddie's finest in Linda Amelia, I think that is. Her days are numbered. Ah, he flushed me in. Good man. I haven't seen any deer this morning. Oh, live ones. Sometimes see them on these banks here. Got the sun in our eyes. Shouldn't complain.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
So we're coming up to the M4. We just go straight underneath it. saying afterburners, it's not. It's reverse thrusters, isn't it? Fly-by-night, still doing containers. Saw a load of fly-by-night trucks going up the road all on Dutch plates yesterday. Nice white Scania coming up the road here. Foreign lad. It's up together though, but nice. Polish. Miles to Oxford. I think I'm going to have to stop and make a cup of coffee. Nearly out. Get out of the way, birdie. There's a dead deer. Little baby one. I come through the forest the other morning on the way into work, Thursday morning. So I was at home Wednesday night, so the truck was in for service. So I was coming back in Thursday morning. There was a herd of deers just outside of Lyndhurst, and I've seen them around that area before, but it wasn't like little deer, it was, you know, like the roe deer, but they were massive. They were really big deer, you know, fully grown adults, females. Yeah, they were big. Certainly wouldn't want to hit one of those. Bumpier there. I do like these mornings where the sun's just coming up. It's a bit hazy this morning, a bit of cloud. Scrap bins, oh maybe not, it is. It's not scrap, waste. I've had some good miles to the gallon this week. Yeah, we done well on fuel. Sunshine. But what do you reckon to the picture quality? I think it's not too bad at all. Can you hear that rustling? Yeah, I thought you could. I didn't think I'd get away with it. Still rustling. Crap. Not crap, crap. They're rather nice. It's like my morning treat. I know I shouldn't be eating them, but they're fucking lovely. But they're more than lovely, they're fucking delicious. Oh. But I'm having this instead of going and stopping for breakfast. Hit a pigeon the other day. All I saw was him fly up and it hit the roof. I don't know whether it killed him or not, but he'd have had a headache. All roadkill. Deer. Tyre. Yeah, so our trip to France, I just bought a caravan nose weight measurer to check the nose weight on the caravan. I've got to go and get the battery out this weekend and then price up a new one. What else we've got to do? Bike racks. Sort out a bike rack. Take the bikes, and what else are we going to do? I've got to put a picture up in the kitchen, and oh yeah, I've got to cook. I suspect we may not go to the caravan this weekend, or I may not go. He wants to get away. Nearly 6 o'clock. Could have pulled in there, look. Probably I've got a steady eddy right on my arse. Dead deer. It's a fresh one. He's going for it, but he's overtaking me on a hill. Now he knows that he's slow on a hill. So he's got this unfound this speed from somewhere. Is he going to die a death on the hill? Am I going to have to ease off for him? If I have to slow down at all. Oh, he's pulling away. So the question is, why wasn't he doing that earlier? It's a bit bumpy along here. Now I've got a knot up my arse. might stop in the next lay-by, make myself a brew. So plenty of time. Got an hour and 13 minutes to play with. And I've only got an hour to go. Less than an hour, well, about an hour. So I'll stop, have a quick 15 minutes, make myself a brew, and I'll crack on in there. Now I have been to this place before and they've tipped me within less than half an hour. So yeah, get a 15-minute tactical break in now. But I am lucky enough to get a half-hour break in, or just about, so I'm good to go again. Got here. Oh, it's all looking a bit full in there. I'll get down here and it won't be. No, it is looking. It's really hit and miss. I come along here the other day and there was 2 trucks right at the very end. The rest of it was empty. Someone's had a diesel spill though. Oh, I could have got in there, dickhead. So all of a sudden, Steady Eddie's, there's a dead deer, Steady Eddie is like, got the right shift on. Well, you've got a good long run here today, haven't you? Well, we covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about mental health, tiredness, work, travelling about. Yeah, definitely need a wee. I bought a little while ago, well, ages ago actually, these tablets to help with a delicate subject, but nonetheless it needs addressing. Men of a certain age need to pee a lot, and that's all to do with your prostate getting a bit on the large side. And it's nothing to brag about. That's one of the last things you want to be larging it up on. Because it gives that impression, it gives you the impression that you need to pee, and you do. And you do need to pee, but it's only a little bit. It's like, fucking hell, make it worth me while. But you feel like you're holding back the fucking Hoover Dam, you know? So anyway, having to get out in the middle of the night 2 or 3 times is a right royal pain in the arse. And I know I've talked about this before, and I know some of you lucky bastards don't have to do it. But for those of us that are unfortunate enough to have the infliction, so I started taking these tablets. I bought them online, like you do. Go to I did a little bit of research and they said, I can't remember the name of the fucking tablet now, but it's like, it's supposed to be like natural remedy. So I quite like me natural remedies. I may not look the sort of bloke that's in the natural remedies, and you're probably right in thinking that I'm not. Well, you know, looks can be deceiving. So anyway, I bought these tablets online. Now it might be total myth, it might be like a placebo effect, but I've been taking them for just over a week now, and I've noticed a difference between me going to bed and having to get up during the night and go for a pee. It's made a difference. I'm going in here. I'm going in here. And it has made a difference, which is excellent. Why would you leave a bottle of milk there? Look, it's right in front of us. Look, right there. I don't know if you can still see it. There's a bottle of milk down there. Why? There's a fucking bin back there. You wankers. Anyway. I'm having a cup of coffee and a pee. And she's on break. So, I'm free to do as I wish, which means I can get up and turn you off. So, I'll speak to you all later. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know if I'll put you on again, because it's just a reverse trip. Oh, I've got no idea. I'll speak to you all later. Cheers, bye.